Heaven's Journey to Life. Day 1, Who I Am as Money. Introduction. In this blog, we are walking a process of self-forgiveness for our creation as this physical existence, as self-forgiveness is the practical application of taking responsibility and standing equal to and one with that of ourselves that we have separated ourselves from within this physical existence. And in that separation, accepted and allowed our creation to manifest the consequences of separation that we experience towards ourselves, each other, the earth, the physical, the animal kingdom, to all that is here as ourselves. We will start this process with our relationship to the mind, the world system, energy, and money, as the internal and external manifestations we have accepted and allowed ourselves to separate ourselves from. And in the self-forgiveness, facing the consequence, forgiving ourselves for not taking responsibility for the consequence, and so taking responsibility within self-forgiveness and aligning ourselves with our self-commitment statements to change ourselves and our living to stand as responsibility with equality and oneness as our creation, to change ourselves as our creation to that which will be best for all life, equal and one. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand the extent to which who I am have become dependent on and defined within and as money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how I have throughout my life programmed who I am through the mind with money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand that what I experience as feelings and emotions, as the very nature and context of my thoughts, exist as they do and is experienced by me as they are because of and due to money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand that the very physical world I interact with and participate in exists as it does and is experienced by me and humanity as it is because of money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how money drives the very energy of and within my mind, and thus fuels and defines the nature of my thoughts, internal conversations, and reactions of emotions and feelings. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how the energy that drives my mind and defines me is equal to and one with money that drives the world system and defines humanity. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand the connection between the drive of money without and the drive of energy, money within, and how my mind's primary energetic force has become defined within the context of money as the manifestation that enforces my survival of me as the mind and the world system. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how money has become a material manifestation without and an energetic manifestation within, where the very word money generates a charge within me energetically that activates a drive, force, that fuels me to move that I have believed is the energy experience of life, when in fact, that movement generated as energy, as money, is the experience of survival and the want, need, and desire to survive. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how this drive and force to live is in fact a drive, a force of energy as money within me as the mind and within me as the mind and without as the participation in, as my participation in the world system, with the material manifestation of money as the actual experience energetically pre-programmed inherent human design as the strife for survival. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how this experience within me, mentally and physically, as this want, need, and desire to live, is in fact the energy of my mind driving me to force me to survive, as I have become the very energy and the mind to which the world system of money is and has become dependent on as my continued survival equals the continued survival of the world system of money. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to define survival as living. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how I have programmed my mind equal to and one with money, where the energy of my mind within my mind interconnected to and with money has become the reason, the purpose for my survival in this world. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how the very nature of the energy of my mind, the velocity with which it moves, and the very substance as experience I have with and as it is equal to and one with the velocity of the movement of money and my experience with the very substance as manifestation of and as money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand the parallel, equal, and one relationship between mind, energy, and world system, money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand that my continued existence with and as energy of mind is continuing the existence of the world system with money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to question energy within me as the mind, and with that have not accepted and allowed myself to question money without as the world system. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand the extent to which energy of my mind and money of the world system have preoccupied, entertained, and caught me within an internal and external web as a spider that weave only an internal and external reality that extend only to its own territory that is protected and defended at all costs as the primary mechanism of basic personal survival. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand the nature that I have become as only existing for and striving for my own personal survival as energy of the mind and money within the world system to create my own ego and my own personal world that reflects that ego. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how from a very young age I copy, duplicate, and imitate survival instincts from those that have gone before me, as though patterns and behavioral habits that prepare me to survive in this world as ego of mind for a position in the world system of money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how my thought patterns, internal secret mind conversation, behavioral habits are in fact manipulation tactics I have adopted in my process of preparing myself for the fight of survival within the world system of money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how I play games with myself within my own mind of thoughts, internal conversations, and reactions, manipulate myself to manipulate others that is equal to and one with how the game of money is played without, manipulating money to manipulate others. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how my entire internal preparation of creating, manifesting, and programming my mind consciousness system is and has been preparing me to interact with other minds in the game of survival of the fittest as the world system of money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how my very beingness is and has been channeled into and as a system of energy within and connected to a system of money without, where my only purpose on this earth was to survive with energy, for the mind to survive without with money as the world system. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how the only reason and purpose I have been given to be born into this world was for the continued survival and evolution of the mind consciousness within me. And so the world system that was established through and with money as the mind consciousness depends on energy and its creation as the world system functions through and depends on money. This interconnection between the mind and the world system is and has been solidified as the world system with money is the material and physical representation and creation of the mind of energy. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to really see, realize, and understand the statement, you create what you are. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand that reality of who I am as the mind, consciousness, and energy, and so did not see, realize, and understand the reality of the consequence of who I am as my creation, as my existence through the physical and creation with the physical that has become this world system with money. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to become so preoccupied with my personal internal creation as manifestations of myself as thoughts, internal conversations, reactions, behavior patterns, habits, and so preoccupied with my personal external creation as manifestations that reflect my ego as media, magazines, clothes, gadgets, entertainment, devices, accessories, that I did not see, realize, and understand the actual simplicity of the program of existence, energy and money that drives and defines everything that I am and live. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how my internal reality of mind is equal to and one with my external reality of money. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand how my entire external reality is because of money, and my entire internal reality is because of energy. I forgive myself that I haven't accepted and allowed myself to see, realize, and understand that my entire mind consciousness system functioning will collapse without energy, equal to and one with how my entire personal world will collapse without money, equal to and one with how the entire world system will collapse without money. Within this, how my entire internal reality of mind, who I am, will collapse, which I have constructed, created, manifested, programmed through and with and as money. When my world of money collapses, falls, disappears, because when money leaves my world, my consciousness program of money will leave me. And so I am left with nothingness within and without, and so develop, create, and program a different personality, ego, within a different context of money, who I am without money, but still the nature, the starting point of me within myself and my world without remains money as driving force. I see, realize, and understand that I have not seen the reality as consequence, my creation as mind consciousness of energy has created as the world system of money, and the nature of myself and humanity that has emerged from this as the desire, want, and need to survive. Desire, want, and need, which is the very nature that drives the money system, that drives the energy system of mind as desire, wants, and needs, enforces the survival of me within as energy and without as money. I, within this seeing, realizing, and understanding, walk to assist and support myself in becoming equal to and one with the mind consciousness and energy within, and so the world system and money without, which has only come into existence as energy has taken my place of expression, the mind taken my place of self-directive principle, and the world system of money has taken my place as the creation manifestation of my participation and interaction with this world and humanity. I see, realize, and understand that I have not been here living on this earth with the physical and all that is physical. I assist and support myself as committing myself to return here through bringing all that I have separated myself from as the mind and the world system until I stand with the physical and express me, walk with the physical and direct me, and with that expression and direction of me with and as the physical, I take directive principle with and as this world as me and express that stand of who I am as physical equality and oneness, and stand as a living example of who we are as a being united with and as all that is physical. And so my starting point is equality and oneness, and what drives me is myself as the purpose I have gifted to myself as all, to assist and support all as me, to stand within physical equality and oneness, to take our place within ourselves and this world as ourselves, to express and direct ourselves and this world into equality and oneness, where each one stands as all, and we in fact birth life from the physical.